pointers last season, and you had 4 tonight. Is that something you've always had in your game, or is it something that you've kind of worked on since you've gotten here?
I'd say it's a yes to both of those questions. I've always felt I was a capable 3-point shooter. It just wasn't my main role at Oakland University. But here it was also something I wanted to work on and get back and confident mentally to be that great shooter. And I give a lot of credit to Ken. We've worked out individually. He's been my guy this entire time since I've got here in June. And to see this happen on the court, hopefully he's just as happy as I am because he's put a lot of work into me.
Repetitions, or are you working on specific form or fundamentals or anything like that?
I'd say it's the repetitions in the workouts and then just getting him up in practice. Ken's thing with me is he doesn't care if I make or miss him in practice. He just wants me to shoot him so that, I feel like I'm a confident shooter. And, at first I was struggling with that because I wasn't making very many in practices. But, it's just that repetition, the mentality of the whole idea. And, it worked out today.
Conversation go down in the recruiting process when you're either talking to Ken or Tommy about your desire to shoot more threes? They believe you can have that type of role with this program?
The team had a spot for me to come in and play my game. They didn't have any specific things they wanted me to do. They just wanted, they saw me as a player at Oakland and wanted me to come be myself. But they also saw that I was a capable shooter. The tournament run, I had my fair share of threes there. And, they invested a lot of time into me this offseason so that I'm able to perform in these games and shoot threes. But, it wasn't any crazy conversations. It was just them believing in me and trying to get me to believe in myself beyond the arc.
Henri, first action in a game against an opponent in year and a half or something. How did it feel out there?
I felt great finally playing basketball again. Like, in the actual game, it feels a lot different than practices, so I was super happy to be on the court.
Was there any nervousness because you had an injury that, I don't want to hurt myself, or is that too far back in the past?
There wasn't any, nervousness about that. It was just, I hadn't played, in a year almost, and it just felt great to be back. And, I was just so excited. I've been working out for a year now, and, just being able to get back on the court, it meant a lot.
Were there shots you took tonight that you wouldn't have tried in this game as a freshman?
As a freshman? Yeah, probably. The coach have done a great job giving me confidence with all my shots, and even if you make a mistake, they let me play through it, so it gives a lot of confidence for us.
But you're coming off stretch 4, stretch 5, that 3-pointer you hit. We saw it a lot 2 years ago.
Yeah, I definitely, even my first year I shot it, but I feel like now I'm more comfortable shooting it.
Henri, Coach Lloyd was talking about patience with you and how that's kind of a rare trait among young players these days. How difficult was it for you to remain patient, sitting out that year and knowing that eventually you're going to get to play again?
No, it's definitely hard. For any basketball player, we love to compete, so it was hard, just sitting out for a year and not playing any games. But overall, I think it was a better thing for me. I set out and I was able to just work out and have a double off season, just get better and work on my craft. I think it definitely helped me.
For both of you, how would you describe this team's ability to shoot the ball from range?
Very good.
Yeah, I think we just have a lot of talented guys that can score from anywhere on the court. You got Henri, 7-footer, shooting threes all the way down to our guards, and our guards getting to the paint and finishing over big guys and getting and one. So we just got a lot of offensive talent as well as defensive talent.
Trey, are you named after someone? Are you the third?
Yeah. So my real name's actually Lawrence. Lawrence Townsend the third, named after my dad and his dad. And then Trey, yeah, because I am the third. So.
Wasn't like your parents were hoping you'd hit a lot of 3-pointers.
Yeah, no, I can't say so, but yeah, definitely proud of the name. Yeah, it's a surprise. Do you guys think I look like a Lawrence?
You know what, Larry?
No, that's the one name. I would go by Lawrence, if a teacher wanted to. A lot of my classes, I don't bother, saying I go by Trey, but I've never gone by Larry before.
How did you feel like the overall flow being out with this group was for you being out there?
Personally, we've been battling against each other for months now, and it was great to finally play against another team. Obviously, we're still in a building process, but it was just great to get out there and run up and down and just see all the stuff we've been working on this off season just gel and everyone playing together and everyone getting in there and having fun. I think that was the best thing. Everyone had a great time. It was my first time in the white Arizona uniform playing against another team. It was just a great experience, and it's a lot we can build off of. But I think we did a great job coming in and just playing our game.
Trey, Trey, Tommy said that you were isolated a lot on offense at Oakland. What's the transition been like going from, maybe being an isolation player to the team system that they have here?
Yeah, so at Oakland, what I've been saying a lot, the transition for me coming here was Oakland's very set oriented, and Campy's a great play caller. But everything we did was, XYZ. We're running plays, and we're going to get the best shot from these plays. Whereas my transition here, Tommy's offense is really free flowing, and we're playing basketball at a fast pace, but it's a lot of players making plays for each other and things like that. So at the beginning of my time here, that was a struggle for me to fit in this system, but like I've said, the coaches have invested hours and hours of time into my development. My teammates, the guys that have been here, and the guys that are also transferring in with me, have helped me learn and play my best game. But just seeing, like I said earlier, seeing this all come together and playing it in this pace and transition game like that, it's been fun.
Henri, how physical is Tobe to go against in practice?
He's very physical. It's great for me. I would say in practice he definitely gives a look in the Big 12 as well for us. He's a very physical, goes for every rebound, so just battling him every day in practice, it preps us for the season.
Yeah, he seems like he has really good body control for that size. Is that something that you can learn from?
Yeah, definitely. He's super strong, goes for every rebound. He gets there every time with two hands. He's amazing at it.
And has there been any indication in terms from the coaching staff for you how much you'll play inside, how much maybe you'll be outside?
Not really. Just whatever the rotation is, and however they need us to play, depending on the opponent we play against. Whatever they need us to do, we do it.
Henri, Coach said that you've also worked a lot with Ken. What are some of the things that you guys have worked on together?
I feel like we have been a lot of workouts together. We've done a lot of ball handling stuff. Especially last year, did a lot of ball handling stuff, shooting threes, getting off the move, off the catch, doing stuff. With Ken, he's been amazing with us. Super patient, works us out hard. He's just been a great coach to us, working us out on our skills.
All set? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.